Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from 2XO. This is their Phoenix blend, coming in at a 52% ABV, no official age statement. So 2XO, also known as 2 Times Oak, is a new bottling series by Dixon Deadman. He more recently left Kentucky Owl to start up this project, and it seems like it's going to be a continuation, so each batch series is going to have a different name and a different idea behind it in a sense. According to the website, we know that this is a blend of whiskey that has been placed back into new charred American oak barrels, so bringing us to the 2XO name. Now, the funny thing is I actually seen this weeks ago here in Indiana, and I kind of skimmed over it because I was like, I haven't seen anybody officially review this yet, and I didn't want to grab it quite yet because it's not a super cheap bottle, but after hearing some of the reviews, I decided to go back and grab it. So let's get into it. So as always, we'll be trying it 2 different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add a drop of water, so it changes up. All right. As always, make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of good stuff. Hang around, and I'll link some other double oaked products that I've reviewed up above and down below. Now, I've been seeing that a lot of people have been commenting that this is one that to come back to as well. Let it air and do all that kind of good stuff. So I might do a follow-up video to this as time goes on, depending. But I'm excited to try this out. I love its color. And I love the kind of wine bottle shape to it. Very tall. And that beautiful phoenix on the front there. That is super dark. Super, super dark. All right. Let's get into the notes. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. Cherry, definitely. Get this beautiful oak in there, too, with a little bit of caramel and chocolate. Oh, that chocolate in there. This is... Oh, that's beautiful. Surprisingly, there's a little bit of ABV to it, but I'm going to guess as time goes on, that's going to air itself out. Beautiful, like a dessert chocolate, like a super dark, rich chocolate. Like a dark chocolate covered cherry almost. Yeah, but the oak in there is gorgeous too. Very much a forward note going on. I mean, this is classic, kind of cranked up. And to top it off, that beautiful double oak is really penetrating well. I'm a big fan of Woodford's Reserve, their double oak. It's like a decadent dessert to me as well. This is even more, it's just got a little more depth to it, a little more richness to it than that bottle. I might do a comparison between the two just for funsies. The spice in there is very light, but it is just peeking through. And actually, as I keep going back to it, the cherry is almost changing more into just a beautiful berry note as well. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into taste. Oh, man. Wow. That is... It coats the mouth so well. You get these beautiful spices going on. Just a nice, simple spice layer. You get a little bit of vanilla and just a little ping of caramel in there. The dark chocolate is so rich and velvety. The cherry is definitely there. This is 100% a cherry dessert. I would say like a dark chocolate piece of cake that's about an inch wide, and it's got this nice, rich cherry glaze just kind of danced over the top of it. Beautiful vanilla bean on top. The mouthfeel on this is extraordinary. No real ABV on the taste. This is probably one of the best. This is the best double oaked product I've had. Wow. It's complex in its profile. How well that coats. And at 52% ABV, it's not a slouch here. And it really shows those characteristics of a very amazing mouthfeel. You get this beautiful oak layer, a little bit of sweet, little line of caramel, and then here in the mid, Getting that beautiful rich cherry, but it's a little dry, and that brings across these beautiful, beautiful dark chocolate notes, like a 70-80% cocoa. Very rich, very decadent taste to it. The characters of that cherry are showing through, and it almost goes like just a good berry note, almost like berry patch, but it doesn't quite teeter all the way, but like a nice homemade jam almost too. A little bit of pepperiness going on. Oh yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about that. It is gorgeous from beginning to end. And again, I seen this on the shelf in Total Wine probably a good almost month ago. Getting close to a month ago. And I was like, I don't know much about this. And I started researching it. And I'm like, I'll hold off. Wow. I'm so happy I grabbed this. I am so happy I grabbed this. Because the profile is so unique. That is rich. Rich, rich. Okay, let's add a little drop of water here. See what changes up. Very curious now. And again, I might do a follow-up video here in a few weeks with that bit of air that it's getting now. We'll see. I don't know yet. Well, let's find out what the water does. It gets a little bit higher in the ABV note. Goes a little bright. But the spice characteristic is really showing up a bit more. Get a bit of oak in there. The cherry note has kind of just shifted more to the good berryness. But it's not bad, but it definitely goes more... I'm going to go even more classic. Like more just like, oh, this smells like a decent bourbon. But let's go for taste. Still not bad. It definitely speed runs its flavors, which I kind of was expecting. With how beautiful that is at 52%, I felt like proofing it down was going to give it kind of a disservice. But I'll be honest, it's really good still. The flavors go a lot quicker, as normally happens, but you still get a bit of that cherry to it. You still get a bit of the that berry there as well. It doesn't have quite the mouthfeel to it, but it still doesn't do too bad of a job. You get that nice oak in there, sweet. The luxurious cake idea that I had over here goes more like, oh, you got a piece of cake at a chain restaurant. Like, it's still good cake, and you're happy you had dessert. But this is like 5-star restaurant dessert. This is chain restaurant. I mean, as soon as it hits the tongue, that is two different beasts. As always, it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. If this is too potent for you, you might want to add that drop of water. But I honestly feel like you are doing a disservice, because that is just an amazing profile here. This doesn't really bring out too many more characteristics, maybe kicks up that spice a bit more, but here is where everything lies in the neat version. Definitely give this one a try neat first if you can. I get some people can't, and I respect that. To each his own, right? So, with that in mind, let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. I ended up paying $95 for this. Most places online are selling this for right at $100, $99.99. Total Wine goes a little cheaper sometimes. Actually, a lot of times. But for $95, I'm very happy with this. This is a beautiful bottle. I've seen some stores local to me go as high as like $110. We don't know how many of this... The downside is we don't know how many of these bottles exist. We don't know how long this run is going to be. Would I recommend this? 150%. I would easily pay $100 for it. I have no problem with that. You know, would I go to 110? Yeah. I mean, if in a pinch, would I go to 110? Yeah, I think so. This profile is gorgeous. It's unlike any other double oaked on this luxurious level. I've had other ones that are good, and I wouldn't say go toe to toe with this. That would be good examples of double oaked, but this blows me out of the water. It's beautifully done, so I have no problem paying that little bit more for it if I can't get this at $100 and it comes up at 110, I'll probably grab it again. Hell, I might go back to Total Wine and grab another bottle of this for backup because it's that damn good. This is definitely, I'm excited to see what's for the future on 2XO, because if this is a sight of what's to come, we are all in for a treat. Don't pass up on this. Definitely grab it. And again, I might revisit this here in a few weeks to see how it opens up and see if anything changes up from that point on. But yeah, there you have it, folks. 2XO, the Phoenix Blend. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirit I should go looking for, also let me know down below. I love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might